in 1921, the Cavalry Preventatorium served as a home for plenty of at-risk youth from the tuberculosis pandemic. Closing into the 70s, many children called this place home. They were ripped away from their families and had to stay here. Today, the site serves as a haunted house attraction last couple weekends of every October to raise money for the local fire department. But many people feel that there's plenty of spirits left behind that once called this place home. And we got to investigate it. Here's our story. Thank you for joining us in our paranormal journey.
Are you used to this building? I've been here is the boiler room, so yeah, they're using it. So this is like the huge boiler, and then that's the coal room in the back. So it just stores all coal. Okay. This is the mechanical room we have here, so the only power that runs in this building is in the corner where the breaker box is. So every power in the building, there should be no power in the building except right there and then the two lights outside.
So if we're in this room or right above it, that could...
If you get an EVP thing, it's going to be the breaker box right there. So this is my room here in the other room. This is the doctor's office. So this is an old ambulance picture from Bennington, I believe. So this actually was a patient item at one point. I know my friends, I did an investigation in here and they had a weird globe coming off that stretcher at one time when they were here last year.
Okay.
And in this room I've heard footsteps upstairs before being in here by myself.
Is somebody upstairs right now?
I don't believe so. Unless...
I heard that too.
Do you have another, where's the other third, wasn't
it sounded like something was right above us just now, like as you were saying that.
So directly above us.
Not as you were saying, like just before.
So directly above us is the... So this is the stairs leading up to the first main floor of the building here. The first room we're going to see on the left is called Tigger's room. I personally have had an experience in this area.
In Tigger's room?
In this little closet here.
Why is it called Tigger's room?
I don't know. This is what we called it. I'm not sure what the reason was.
So this closet?
Yeah. There's a little like sheet there, then there's a little spot to sit. So I felt like I've been like pushed in there before, and just being in that room alone, it just feels kind of odd to me.
Who's going to draw the Aaron card?
Because usually when you're in this spot, you're alone in this hallway.
Okay.
On the staircase, but they've never gone up.
I want to say I vaguely remember.
And that was probably a long time ago, like back when you could.
Yeah, no, I remember vaguely coming here once as a kid, like one of my older sisters taught me.
On the staircase, but they've never gone up.
I want to say I vaguely remember.
And that was probably a long time ago, like back when you could.
Yeah, no, I remember vaguely coming here once as a kid, like one of my older sisters taught me.
It's out to the main porch. So they say tuberculosis and patients that were sick with that, the sunlight helps. That's why there's so many windows in this place.
So they did actually have people with tuberculosis here.
Yes.
It wasn't
Just like the police academy, because the police academy, there's windows everywhere, and they said sunlight helped tuberculosis. Or it made it feel better or whatever.
Now, are there any rooms in here that you know that have like more prone to activity than others?
I've heard this room right here does.
This one?
Yes, this one. Because we've had people report seeing shadows and things looking out the window. Because if you look out this window here, that's where our trucks are. That's where all the main people would like be standing outside. They'd look up and they'd see things out there. I physically have seen shadows move across these windows before when no one's in here. I go come up and unlock it, and you just see random shadows.
Okay.
That's an empty porch that we're not going on because it's not safe.
Yeah, I had that feeling just from...
And you see all these rooms all connect to these big windows.
Just to keep the light flowing through any way possible.
Exactly.
Oh wow, look at this.
Yeah, that door's probably open.
Yeah, I thought about that floor.
Well, that too, yeah. So that's why there's a board there. But, I mean, I guarantee patients were out on these to get the sunlight, you know?
I don't know how long, oh, there we go. I was gonna say it went from, no, I got you. But it was going from a hole. Yep.
Your battery is already down a bar on this.
Yep, same here.
Just so
That's
you're
what I
aware.
meant to mention to you.
I noticed that like 5 minutes ago, I just didn't think to say it out loud. Then these are just closets here, that's straight ahead of me, and then to the right there. Watch out for the fire hose down there. And if you do see weird drag marks and like weird marks on the floors in there, so that would be from one of my other colleagues that does their own investigations up here. So that would be them. I didn't realize that's why I stepped on when we walked in here. I don't know if they ever got anything with that or not. I never asked them.
Anything this way that we need to know about?
So yes, the 2 rooms ahead of you is the rooms I was talking about outside. That people have seen figures in these 2. No, so straight ahead is nothing. There used to be a porch there, but it got torn down. It's just like the other porch. So, but these are the 2 rooms that have had the most activity that people have reported to us. They've seen stuff in the windows. I can tell you a weird story. This was probably almost 10 years ago, maybe. This whole upstairs had like just random like tables, desks. So we had a table that had like a smaller table on top of it. You know what I'm trying to say? It had a couple little like dowels and it had like another flat table on top of it. I don't know if I'm making sense or not. And the top table was missing, so it was just a couple dowels sticking up. So a group of us, and Ethan was with me, we had this jar, and we were asking if anything's here, can you move this jar for us? We heard a noise at the end of that hallway, so we all ran down to the end of that hallway. The jar was upside down on the dowel. And we all ran out of here like a bat out of hell. I was scared shitless. And that was right here. It was like right in the center of between these 2 rooms is when that happened, and that was, I would say, at least 10 years ago.
So not
And there was like at least
rooms, but
there was at least 3 of us that witnessed it. It was me, Ethan Nordmeyer, and Mike Carter. We were all up here. I believe there was 1 or 2 more. But I don't remember who it was off the top of my head. Cord dangling right there.
Yep.
I'll never forget that experience. I mean, I don't know if somebody was messing with us, and like one of the guys snuck back and did it, but yeah, everyone swore they didn't do it. But yes, this is the window though where people have said they've seen stuff peek out between that window and right here.
So people have
Seen figures in this window and in that window in that room. When they were walking through the cemetery, people look up and they've seen figures.
maybe at some point we'll split 2 people up and put one in this room, one in that room.
Or I bet you just in the hallway right there, you could probably get something too.
Where to next?
So we'll head to the 3rd floor.
Hallway, because I'm trying to keep my light off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I do have some backup batteries, and I have a whole lot of cameras.
Yeah, and this is just a bathroom. So there's I don't know why there's a toilet here, and then there was like a tub with another toilet right there. It's just kind of a weird setup. I don't know why. And then there's like a window in between them.
To the 3rd floor.
Hi, Joe. I was wondering where you went. I kind of forgot about you, actually. Oh, watch your head there. All right, so we shut this door every time we come up here, so raccoons don't come in, but every time we come here, this door is always open. I don't know why. I don't know if people are coming up here and looking around and not closing it after, but it's just very strange to me.
So this door keeps opening itself?
Yeah.
Or, well,
Well, I don't know if like someone's.
alright.
I don't know if someone's
We're not
physically.
sure why.
Yeah, I always close it because I don't want the raccoons getting in. In this bathroom, in this door, in this door we always close too because there's a lot of raccoon shit in there. So I always shut this door in front of us.
And yet it always gets open.
Yeah.
So, other than raccoon poo and,
So I don't honestly know much about what this is up here, but there's just all these random shelves over here. That's what it looks like to me, and it's just, I don't know if they stored patient belongings up here or what, but, hi Joe. Welcome.
Hi, what?
Oh, Joe just tripped coming up here. So yeah, this is just a very weird area. We're not really sure, but at the end of this hall, though, it looks like it's like a finished bedroom almost.
So there may have actually been people up here.
It very well could be. I mean, there's a full bathroom up here, like behind us.
Maybe it was like an isolation. Just a thought.
And then in this room, this looks like where it would have been like a finished bedroom. And there's drywall in here. There was like a light fixture, and there's windows up here. So I don't know what this room was.
Maybe it was for like.
But I guess, yeah, I don't know.
If they were doing an overnight, maybe they had like a spot up here. Speculating, obviously.
Yeah. So you said there's not a lot of photos of this place in action, like when it was actually at the peak of its like existence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was trying to find stuff in like the Herald archives, and mostly what I found was little blurbs about
And then most
people coming
pictures.
to visit their family.
Yeah, the most pictures are outside of the building that I've seen.
Okay.
So that is everything in this main building. We've been in pretty much every room.
So second floor, you would say, is probably the busiest.
Yeah.
Or most.
Okay. Dean, if you want to post up in the other room,
Okay,
we're literally just going to sit here for a bit and see what happens.
okay,
But if you need him to come in there with the camera, like something's going on,
Yep.
or you have spikes, just
okay.
call.
Just for reference, we are at zeros on the EVP.
Yeah, the other
So
thing we should
if there's
probably-
any fluctuation, I'll holler it out and I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah, they turned most of the power off just so we wouldn't have it interference.
All right, do you want me to go directly across, Devin?
Second floor?
Real quick, timestamp, May
I
25th,
think those ones.
9:36 p.m.
Lose my bearings. Have you had anything happen?
Yeah, well, in the basement, we heard footsteps up. Yeah, when we were touring, were you guys in here by any chance?
We've been in here for how long?
We first started touring.
Oh, we were in that other building.
We came into the doctor's office and we heard footsteps
Yeah, we went
upstairs
in through the
immediately.
basement, and like me and Dean both heard a couple
All
of
the way down
footsteps
to the
upstairs.
stairs.
And he didn't hear it, but almost like immediately after, he's like, sometimes people hear footsteps upstairs, and it's like,
We were just upstairs. We had some K2 hits. I was having a conversation and Dan, I didn't put my recorder on, but he was recording it on.
Leave it on.
And I was getting some responses. I felt like there was somebody down the hall, like that Mary person. I said, somebody down there. So we went in the room.
on the
and-
top floor.
Up here.
Second floor.
And
This is
we
the
had
second
some-
floor.
Right here.
This is second, third room.
And we
Third
had
is
some
above us.
activity, so we were
Where's
upstairs.
this room?
This room? Oh, we're back on the second floor, that's
So
right.
me and Dean have a few things in here.
Yeah,
We're
so
gonna
in here.
hang out, and we're each gonna hang out in one room.
Okay, well,
Bill's
tell us,
gonna video
are you
us.
gonna stay in there? 'Cause we
We're
don't
gonna
want to
stay in
be
these rooms for a little
contaminating
bit.
anything.
We're gonna come back later, I wanna put the spirit box in.
Yeah, I'll put the spirit box in there in the REM pod.
Okay.
Of course, being something out in the woods in Vermont is kind of like, you know, telling people that the sky is blue on a sunny day.
Right.
So we'll just write that one off as unknown, most likely a critter.
Yeah, we can go with that.
And we had absolutely no readings out there.
You didn't have anything over there?
Nope. Still nothing on our EMF reader.
Alright.
So now is it just the main building that's used for the haunted houses?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So a lot of these buildings are just boarded up and nobody goes in them at all.
Pretty much. No, they use them for storage and different things.
Hmm. Now, is it the town that uses them for storage?
No, they got like band equipment and stuff in there.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Tree branch. I do have to say the one nice thing about being outside, there's no clowns out here.
Yeah, there you go.
Although I just noticed my battery somehow just dropped to, I just noticed after making that joke, I'm not having any EMF spikes, but my battery level on the camera just tanked.
Oh yeah. That's neat.
So when I made that joke to you about the clowns when I was going down the stairs, I was recording on my phone at the time, and the phone actually stopped recording. So, something here.
I had to rewatch this footage several times. As we pan down the hallway, you see what looks like a dark, shadowy figure down there. Eventually, I dismiss this as the IR light not reaching far enough, making it look as though that might be there. But then as we pan through again, you start to see some more features show up, showing me that something is going on at the end of the hallway. Unfortunately, we did not see this until after the investigation when we were reviewing footage, but as we pan through again moments later, you'll see a clear as day reflection in the windows from the rooms past the end of that hallway, showing that something was blocking out that reflection earlier as it was passing through. We may have captured our first shadow figure on this investigation.
Why is that one not turning off? They do not flash that long. Mary, is that you? Can you maybe make that light go off again? Or touch and grab some of that candy or the school bus and bring it to the kids? If it's somebody else in here, do you want to maybe grab some candy?
Oh, there's a mouse.
I'm sitting there like, I hear something.
Like legit, like.
Like a legit mouse. It was good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there he goes again.
Fucker.
Oh, there's a mouse.
I'm sitting there like, I hear something.
Like legit, like.
Like a legit mouse. It was good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there he goes again.
Fucker. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's a lot of people here. It's very hard to do anything with like a couple groups of people. So you kind of need like. So outside we're gonna go this way.
Candy?
No, almost.
Straight. No,
This way. Yep. Hey, Ethan, try walking around this place holding a camera and looking through night vision. It's fucking hard to walk through.
Maybe looking up. So I got no
Yeah,
lights a little bit.
that's cool.
Whoa, there's a Deanna.
Yeah, do we want to go outside? Steve was hoping maybe we'd make a plan on who's doing what, where, when.
Yeah, that's what we were kind of thinking, was we were going
Want
to
to turn
review.
this thing off? You know, it is kind
Now
of
that
a
we've got our
battery.
feels.
Alright, so.
What's the little box? Oh!
Yeah. Okay, now say something.
So I'm noticing something about clowns here. So,
There's a lot of clowns in this place.
well, every time I say something about clowns, something weird happens. So, it,
Okay.
Went up for a second.
I was about to say, kids.
It went up for a sec. Oh, you see that?
Is that your thumb doing that, or?
No.
No.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
So we just had a... Oh, we had it again.
Can you touch? Yep, touch it again.
Touch it again.
See if you can make it go all the way up to the yellow. Up here.
Yeah, they did get it up there.
They did.
You don't like the fact that I don't like clowns, do you? Or do you not like clowns too?
Or maybe you do like clowns.
Just go in the clown room and ask about clowns.
If you don't like clowns... Oh! So you don't like clowns.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We're going to share some of those pictures from upstairs. I'm going to keep this recap pretty brief, and then after part 2 I hope to do something a little more in depth. But yeah, upstairs, possible shadow figure, that was pretty big. The whole time there was this weird feeling that someone was watching me, and that's why I got drawn to taking some pictures down the hallway. And I mean, when I rewatched that footage over and over again, at first I thought maybe the IR light just isn't reaching far enough, making that shadowy image at the end of the hallway. But as you could see, when it panned through several times, all of a sudden a reflection started showing up from the room past the hallway on the other end of said room. I'm going to go through and show you some screenshots from the recordings. That way you can hopefully get a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about here. I mean, you can kind of see there's nothing at the end of that hallway. And I mean, you can sort of see something peeking through there. But right here, clear as day reflection from the IR light in the end of the room at the end. As you can see, I didn't see anything too interesting in the rest of these photos. As mentioned earlier, when we were doing the walkthrough, right before Cody, who was giving us the tour, talked about hearing footsteps upstairs, we heard footsteps. Like, I'm talking like 2 seconds before he said it. And you can't really pick it up on our cameras, unfortunately. You know, that sound wasn't captured. Keep an eye out for part 2. If you got a place that we might be able to check out, send us an email, let us know how we're doing, give us some support, and thank you for watching.